If you're over 60, what's on your dinner plate can be either your best medicine or your slowest poison. For decades, we've been told to just eat less meat or cut it out entirely. But the truth is simpler and more powerful. Not all meats are created equal. Some quietly speed up aging, inflame your joints, and raise your risk of heart disease. Others can protect your muscles, support bone strength, and help keep your brain sharper for longer. That's why today we're revealing the four worst meats seniors should avoid, ranked from number 4 to number 1, and the four best meats seniors should eat regularly to protect strength, independence, and longevity. And stay with me, because the number one best on our list is so strongly linked to brain support that researchers had to double check the results. So grab a notebook and maybe take a quick look in your fridge, because we're starting now. Worst meat, number 4. Processed deli meats. They seem harmless. Sliced ham, turkey, bologna, salami, those neat little sandwich meats that look convenient and light. But for seniors, they're one of the sneakiest health traps in the entire grocery store. Here's why. 1. Preservatives that don't belong in your body to keep deli meats looking pink and fresh. Many manufacturers use nitrates and nitrites. In the body, these can form compounds that researchers have associated with higher cancer risk, especially when eaten often. And after 60, your body's repair systems are slower and more vulnerable, which can amplify the long-term risk. 2. The sodium overload deli meats are also salt bombs. Just a few slices can contain a huge chunk of your daily sodium, pushing blood pressure up, straining the heart, and increasing stroke risk. For many older adults already dealing with hypertension, this becomes a silent daily stressor. 3. Inflammation that accelerates aging symptoms. It's not just cancer or blood pressure. The additives and ultra-processing can act like gasoline on chronic inflammation, meaning more joint pain, lower energy, and that foggy feeling so many people blame on age. Bottom line, deli meat may save time, but it can cost you health. A safer swap that still tastes amazing. If you love sandwiches, don't quit them. Upgrade them, roast a chicken or turkey breast at home, slice it thin, season with herbs, olive oil, pepper, garlic. Store it in the fridge for quick meals. You keep the convenience without the chemical baggage. Worst meat number 3. Bacon and sausage. This one is painful for many people. Few smells are more comforting than bacon sizzling in a pan or sausage browning at breakfast. But for seniors, these meats can be some of the most damaging choices you can make regularly. Here's why. 1. They combine multiple harmful factors at once. Bacon and sausage are not just meat. They are processed cured with preservatives, often smoked at high temperatures, high in saturated fat, high in sodium. This combination creates a perfect storm for aging bodies. Over time, frequent consumption is associated with higher risks of heart disease, metabolic problems, and chronic inflammation. 2. They promote arterial stiffness and cardiovascular strain. As you age, your arteries naturally become less flexible. Foods high in sodium and certain saturated fats can accelerate this process, making blood vessels stiffer and forcing your heart to work harder. This increases the long-term risk of high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, reduced circulation, which can affect everything from brain function to walking endurance. 3. High heat processing creates compounds that accelerate aging. When bacon and sausage are cured, smoked, and fried, they can form compounds associated with increased oxidative stress, faster tissue aging, collagen breakdown, affecting skin, joints, and blood vessels. This doesn't mean eating bacon once occasionally is dangerous. The problem is regular, frequent consumption. 4. They displace better protein sources. One of the biggest hidden problems is opportunity cost. When bacon or sausage becomes your regular protein source, it replaces foods that could actually help your body recover, rebuild muscle, and protect your brain. After 60, this matters more than ever. Muscle loss accelerates with age. The right proteins slow that down. The wrong ones accelerate decline. better alternatives that still satisfy cravings. If you love savory, rich flavors, try these instead. Fresh turkey or chicken, not processed, eggs with vegetables, salmon or other fatty fish, grass-fed beef in moderate amounts, even mushrooms cooked with garlic and olive oil can provide a satisfying texture. You still enjoy delicious meals while supporting your body instead of stressing it. Bottom line, bacon and sausage are not deadly in small occasional amounts, but making them a regular habit can quietly accelerate cardiovascular aging, inflammation, and muscle decline. Avoiding frequent consumption is one of the simplest ways to protect your long-term strength and independence. Worst meat. Chapter 2. Over-reliance on skinless chicken breast, especially low-quality factory-farmed chicken. This one surprises almost everyone. Chicken breast has been marketed for decades as the perfect healthy meat. It's lean, high in protein, low in fat, and yes, chicken breast can absolutely be part of a healthy diet. But the problem isn't chicken itself. The problem is depending on it too heavily, especially low-quality, industrially raised chicken. Here's what most people don't realize. 1. Too lean can actually work against seniors. After 60, your body needs more than just protein. It also needs healthy fats to support brain function, hormone balance, vitamin absorption, especially vitamins A, D, E, and K, joint and skin health. Ultra-lean protein alone doesn't provide these critical components. This can contribute to dry skin fatigue, slower recovery, reduced vitamin absorption. Balance is essential. 2. Nutrient diversity matters more than lean protein. Chicken breast contains protein, but compared to other meats, it's relatively low in certain key nutrients seniors need, including vitamin B12, important for nerve and brain function; iron, important for oxygen transport and energy; zinc, important for immunity and healing; creatine and carnosine, important for muscle and brain performance. If chicken breast becomes your primary protein source every day, your body may miss other critical nutrients. Variety becomes essential for long-term health. 3. Quality matters. Not all chicken is equal. Industrial chicken can differ significantly in nutritional quality compared to higher quality sources. Better options include pasture-raised chicken, organic chicken, locally sourced poultry. These often provide a more balanced fatty acid profile and fewer unwanted residues. 4. Eating the same protein repeatedly can accelerate frailty. As we age, muscle maintenance depends on diverse amino acids and supporting nutrients. Rotating protein sources helps ensure the body receives everything it needs to preserve muscle, maintain strength, support immune function, protect brain health. Eating only one type of meat, even a healthy one, can limit this balance. What to do instead? Simple rule. You don't need to eliminate chicken breast. Just avoid making it your only protein. Rotate regularly with fish, especially fatty fish, turkey eggs, beef, preferably grass-fed, lamb, other whole, minimally processed meats. Think in terms of variety, not restriction. Bottom line, chicken breast is not dangerous, but relying on it as your primary or only protein source can limit nutrition and reduce long-term resilience. After 60, diversity in protein sources becomes far more important than simply choosing lean. Worst meat. For 1, processed ground meat products, the hidden danger in your freezer. This is the most dangerous category, not because it looks unhealthy, but because it looks normal. Many people regularly eat frozen burger patties, pre-seasoned ground meat, packaged meatballs, cheap ground beef or turkey tubes, ready-made meat mixtures. They're convenient, affordable, and easy to cook, but these products often contain the highest level of hidden risk. 1. Lower quality raw material. Many processed ground meat products are made from mixed leftover cuts rather than a single clean muscle cut. This can include fat trimmings, connective tissue, mixed cuts from multiple animals, older or previously frozen meat. This doesn't automatically make them unsafe, but it reduces overall nutritional quality and increases oxidation risk. Fresh whole cuts are always superior. 2. Much higher oxidation due to grinding. Grinding meat dramatically increases surface area exposed to oxygen. This accelerates oxidation of fats, which can contribute to inflammation, vascular stress, cellular aging, especially when combined with long storage and repeated freezing. Whole cuts oxidize much slower. 3. Additives, excess sodium, and preservatives. Many processed ground products include excess salt, flavor enhancers, stabilizers, preservatives. These increase shelf life, but also increase cardiovascular strain when consumed regularly. For seniors, this can contribute to higher blood pressure, fluid retention, increased heart workload. 4. Nutrient loss compared to fresh whole meat. Processing, grinding, storage, and reheating all reduce nutrient stability. This means lower vitamin content, reduced antioxidant activity, less effective muscle building potential. Your body gets less benefit from each serving. What to do instead? Simple upgrade. You don't need to avoid ground meat completely. Just choose higher quality options. Best choices. Ask a butcher to grind fresh whole cuts. Buy freshly ground meat, not pre-seasoned. Grind meat at home if possible. Choose trusted suppliers with fast turnover. These options preserve nutrients and reduce oxidation. Bottom line, highly processed ground meat products combine lower nutritional value, higher oxidation, and more additives, making them the worst meat category to rely on regularly after 60. Choosing fresh, minimally processed meat makes a major difference in long-term health. You've now seen the 4 worst meats. Next, we'll move to the positive side. The 4 best meats that support muscle, brain, and longevity. Best meat. 4. Turkey breast. One of the best muscle-preserving proteins after 60. Turkey breast is often overlooked. Many people only think about it during holidays, but it deserves a permanent place in a longevity-focused diet. Here's why. 1. Extremely high-quality protein for muscle preservation. After age 60, adults naturally lose muscle mass each year. This process is called sarcopenia, and it directly affects strength, balance, mobility, fall risk, independence. Turkey breast provides approximately 28 to 30 grams of high-quality protein per 100 grams, which helps your body maintain muscle mass, repair tissues, preserve strength. This becomes critical for maintaining independence as you age. 2. Easier on the heart than many red meats. Turkey breast is naturally low in saturated fat compared to many other meats. This makes it helpful for supporting healthy cholesterol balance, arterial health, cardiovascular function. You still get powerful protein without excessive fat load. 3. Rich in essential brain and energy nutrients. Turkey contains important nutrients that support brain and nervous system health, including vitamin B6, supports brain function and energy metabolism. Niacin, vitamin B3, supports nerve health and circulation. Selenium supports immune function and protects cells. These nutrients help maintain mental clarity, stable energy, proper nerve signaling. 4. Helps regulate sleep and mood. Turkey naturally contains tryptophan, an amino acid involved in producing serotonin, mood regulation, melatonin, sleep regulation. Sleep quality becomes more important with age, and adequate protein supports this balance. Important warning, avoid processed turkey. Not all turkey is healthy. Avoid processed deli turkey slices, smoked turkey with preservatives, highly salted packaged turkey. These lose many benefits due to sodium and additives. Instead, choose fresh turkey breast, oven-roasted turkey, lightly seasoned whole cuts. Simple, practical recommendation. Consume turkey breast 2 to 3 times per week, cooked gently, baked, roasted, or lightly pan-cooked, combined with vegetables and healthy fats like olive oil. This supports balanced nutrition. Bottom line, turkey breast is one of the safest, most effective meats for maintaining muscle, supporting brain function, and protecting overall health after 60. It provides powerful protein with minimal cardiovascular strain. Best meat, number 3, grass-fed beef, one of the most powerful meats for strength, brain function, and longevity. For years, many people were told to avoid red meat completely. But modern nutrition science shows something important. The problem isn't beef itself, it's the quality and quantity. Grass-fed beef is very different from heavily processed or industrial meat, and when consumed in proper amounts, it can be one of the most beneficial meats for seniors. 1. Exceptional support for muscle strength and physical independence. Beef contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to maintain and rebuild muscle. This becomes critical after age 60, when muscle loss naturally accelerates. Grass-fed beef also contains creatine, a compound that helps improve muscle strength, increase physical performance, support energy production. Creatine isn't just for athletes, it helps seniors maintain mobility and strength. 2. One of the best natural sources of vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 deficiency becomes more common with age due to reduced absorption. Low B12 levels can cause fatigue, memory problems, nerve damage, brain fog. Grass-fed beef is one of the richest and most absorbable sources of B12. This supports brain health, nervous system function, energy levels. 3. Highly absorbable iron for oxygen and energy. Beef contains heme-iron, the form of iron most easily absorbed by the human body. Iron supports oxygen delivery to muscles and brain energy production, prevention of anemia. Low iron levels can contribute to weakness, fatigue, and reduced mental clarity. 4. Better fatty acid profile compared to grain-fed beef. Grass-fed beef typically contains more omega-3 fatty acids, less inflammatory omega-6 imbalance, higher antioxidant content. This helps support heart health, brain function, reduced inflammation. Quality matters. 5. Supports hormone stability and tissue repair. Healthy fats and properly sourced beef support hormone production, cell repair, immune function. These processes become less efficient with age, making proper nutrition more important. Important guidelines for safe consumption. Best practices: choose grass-fed or pasture-raised beef when possible. Consume 2 to 3 times per week, not daily. Avoid heavily processed beef products. Use moderate cooking temperatures. Avoid burning. Balance is key. Bottom line, grass-fed beef is not harmful when chosen carefully and eaten in proper amounts. It is one of the most effective foods for preserving muscle, supporting brain function, and maintaining strength after 60. It provides nutrients that are difficult to obtain from other foods. Best meat, number 2, wild-caught salmon, the most powerful anti-inflammatory meat for brain, heart, and longevity. If there is one meat that stands above almost all others for aging bodies, it is wild-caught salmon. This is not just food, it is biological support for your brain, joints, heart, and muscles. Here's why it's so powerful. 1. Extremely rich in omega-3 fatty acids, essential for brain protection. Your brain is made of nearly 60% fat, and omega-3 fatty acids are critical building blocks. Wild salmon is one of the richest natural sources of EPA, supports heart and reduces inflammation. DHA supports brain structure and cognitive function. These nutrients help maintain memory, improve mental clarity, reduce risk of cognitive decline, support emotional stability. This becomes increasingly important after age 60. 2. Powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers of aging-related problems, including joint pain, cardiovascular disease, muscle loss, fatigue. Omega-3 fats in wild salmon help regulate the body's inflammatory response. This supports better mobility, reduced joint stiffness, improved overall recovery. 3. Highly bioavailable protein for muscle preservation. Wild salmon provides approximately 20 to 25 grams of complete protein per serving. This helps maintain muscle mass, support balance and stability, reduce fall risk, improve physical resilience. Muscle preservation becomes one of the most important health factors after 60. 4. Supports heart and vascular health. Omega-3 fatty acids help support healthy blood pressure, flexible arteries, healthy cholesterol balance. This improves circulation too, brain muscles, organs supporting overall vitality. 5. Supports eye health and nervous system function. DHA plays a critical role in retinal health, vision, nerve communication, cognitive stability. This helps maintain sensory and neurological function. Important: wild caught versus farm raised matters. Wild caught salmon generally has higher omega 3 content, lower inflammatory fat imbalance, better overall nutrient density. Examples of good types: sockeye salmon, coho salmon, Alaskan wild salmon, recommended consumption. For optimal benefit, consume salmon 2 or 3 times per week. Best cooking methods: baking, steaming, light pan cooking. Avoid deep frying, which damages beneficial fats. Bottom line, wild-caught salmon is one of the most effective meats for protecting brain function, reducing inflammation, preserving muscle, and supporting cardiovascular health after 60. It directly supports the systems most vulnerable to aging. Best meat: 1. Wild game, venison, bison, elk, the most powerful meat for longevity, muscle, and metabolic strength. This is the most biologically compatible meat humans have eaten for thousands of years. Wild game meats like venison, deer, bison, elk provide one of the cleanest and most nutrient-dense protein sources available, and they are especially powerful after age 60. 1. Extremely high protein with very low inflammatory fat. Wild game typically provides 24 to 28 grams of protein per 100 grams, much lower total fat than conventional beef, higher ratio of beneficial fatty acids. This makes it ideal for preserving muscle mass, supporting metabolic health, preventing frailty. Muscle preservation is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. 2. Naturally free from hormones, antibiotics, and industrial feeding. Wild animals grow naturally, not in confined feeding systems. This means the meat is naturally free from growth hormones, routine antibiotics, industrial feed residues. This reduces long-term metabolic and inflammatory burden on the body. Cleaner input means cleaner biological response. 3. Exceptional levels of critical brain and nerve nutrients. Wild game is rich in vitamin B12, supports brain and nerve health. Zinc supports immune function and healing. Iron supports oxygen delivery and energy production. These nutrients directly affect cognitive clarity, physical strength, immune resilience. Deficiencies in these nutrients are common after age 60. 4. Supports healthy metabolism and body composition. Wild game contains less inflammatory fat and more favorable fatty acid balance. This helps support healthy body weight, better insulin sensitivity, reduced metabolic stress. This becomes increasingly important with aging. 5. Highly efficient protein utilization. The amino acid profile of wild game closely matches human biological needs. This means your body can use it efficiently for muscle repair, tissue regeneration, enzyme production, immune support. Higher efficiency means greater benefit per serving. Practical advantage: high nutrition density per portion. Because of its density, smaller portions provide significant nutritional benefit. You don't need large amounts to get results. Moderate intake delivers strong support. Recommended consumption: wild game can be consumed 1 to 3 times per week, cooked gently to preserve nutrients, combined with vegetables and healthy fats. It works best as part of a varied protein rotation. The key principle is not avoiding meat, but choosing the right meat. Worst meats to minimize: processed deli meats, bacon and sausage, frequent use; over-reliance on ultra-lean industrial chicken, highly processed ground meat products. These contribute to inflammation, cardiovascular strain, and reduced nutrient efficiency. Best meats to include regularly: turkey breast, grass-fed beef, wild-caught salmon, wild game, venison, bison, elk. These support muscle preservation, brain health, metabolic stability, long term strength, and independence.